Welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the National Aquarium located in Baltimore, Maryland. This is the premier aquarium within the DC metropolitan area. We're going to take a full tour of the aquarium to see if it's the right fit for you and your family. We talk about parking, the cost, dining options, safety, what you will see and do, the overall quality of the aquarium, and so much more. But the most important question we answer on every video is it worth your time and your money? There's a lot to see and do, so let's get started right now. This is what the aquarium looks like way up in the sky, but believe you me, it's a lot larger than it looks. It is 5 floors. It is huge. Now, if you're going to come here, the first thing you're going to have to be concerned about is parking. It's going to cost you around $20 to $25 to park your car for the entire day. There is street parking available, but it's only there for, say, a couple hours. So if you park along the street, you're going to come out pretty much every 3 or 4 hours in order to feed the meter. That's not going to be your best option, and they will ticket and tow your car if you leave it there for too long. Baltimore City does have a reputation of violence, but I can assure you the Inner Harbor is one of the safest, if not the safest place for you to travel in Baltimore. This is just a glimpse of what the Inner Harbor looked like, but it's a go-to tourist destination, so safety is not a concern in coming to the aquarium. Now, you can purchase your tickets ahead of time, or you can do it right here at this window. It's going to cost you $50 for an adult and $40 or so for a child. Now, if you're coming with your family, you can get a season pass for the entire year for probably less than you'll pay for 4 people. So keep that in mind if you live in the DC metro area. It's probably best you get the annual pass. One of the first things you do once you enter the aquarium is you will take this photograph. They'll do it for free, and they'll show you what the photograph looks like. You get a card, and at the end, when you're leaving the museum, or right away if you want to buy it, you have the option of buying a photo to memorialize your experience there. A lot of first-time guests to the aquarium are surprised at how large it is. It is by no means the largest aquarium in the world or even the United States. However, it does have 2.2 million gallons of water, so it's going to be a big aquarium by any standard. The first thing you're going to see when you come into the aquarium is a giant pool. Now, as you look down, you're going to see a lot of fish. Now, as you get to the end of the aquarium, it does have an observation area where a huge glass and you're going to see a coral reef of fish. But you're looking at it right now from the very top looking down. So it doesn't look as grand now, but later on, it looks really nice. If you were to think that the aquarium only focuses on fish, you would be mistaken. In fact, there's tons of bird, amphibians, reptiles, and other mammals that are a feature of the aquarium. But for the most part, you're going to see a huge variety and species of different types of fish, both fresh and salt water. Some are endangered, others are local, and many of these are rare. Some of these you will never see anywhere else in your entire life. Even if you go, like snorkeling and go scuba diving a lot of these fish are so exotic and rare, you're never going to see them in another venue other than in, say, an aquarium. There's a lot of aquariums that will have videos to help you understand what you're looking at. This aquarium is very read heavy. It doesn't have a lot of interactive electronics to help you understand what you're looking at. However, on every single display, it'll show you exactly what you're looking at. And yes, it does have sharks, along with a lot of other smaller fish and different types of mammals, but it both fresh and salt water, but it has a tremendous amount of variety. And this is one of the things I really enjoy about the aquarium is the huge variety of species and fish that you will find here. This coral reef tank is my absolute favorite part of going to the aquarium. All the fish are moving about very quickly, and it's a lot of color and it's bright. It is absolutely beautiful. This is just one of many tanks that you'll find at the aquarium, and they're all professionally cared for. You'll see that there are real corals in this, and that's one of the things that is unique about the Baltimore Aquarium. They take corals that are endangered in other parts of the United States, bring them to the aquarium, restore them to life so you can see see what it looks like, real coral. Now, some of this in this big tank here are not real coral, they're fake, but a lot of it is also real, which is really nice. And then you look at some corals and they are so pretty, so many colors, they're bursting, they're popping. It is really exciting to look at. And even if you don't know anything about fish or marine life, you'll find you'll have a great time here because it's so wonderfully done, decorated, all the colors. The whole scheme of and flow of the aquarium goes very well. Now, as far as the best time to come to the aquarium, I would say it's going to be one of the weekdays. However, keep in mind that schools also have field trips here. Good thing is the kids are only here for a handful of hours, so they get in and get out really quickly. However, there are times when the aquarium can get very full, but what you're looking at right now is typically what it looks like. However, while we were there, a bunch of kids were there, and then this is what the same viewing area looks like. It was very cramped, it was very crowded, people were loud, but for the most part it kind of looks like this right here during the weekdays. On the weekends it gets a little bit more busy. The next question I want to answer is it right for kids? Well, if you have young kids, they're going to love it. Now, the animals may not like it too much because they bang on the glass and they disturb their habitat. However, for the most part, it's a great learning experience. Kids are going to have a great time here. Is it right for teenagers? I would think so, but teenagers can be kind of, hot or cold, hit or miss. I think adults really enjoy it too as well. So I really feel that it's fun for not just kids and teenagers, but really fun for the entire family. This is a great family event. The aquarium does start at the bottom and kind of works its way up 5 floors, and that bottom pool that you saw, this is what it looks like from the very top floor. Now we're going to the very top of the aquarium, which is the tropical rainforest area, and up here they have birds and various different types of mammals and also fish. So it is a full all-inclusive aquarium. So if you thought you were going to come to the Baltimore Aquarium and just see fish, well, you were wrong. I'd like to thank my #1 sponsor for this video, and that is you. Please help my channel by simply liking and subscribing. If you're not ready to commit to the subscribing, just hit the like button. It'll help others find this video. If you're like me and you're not a marine biologist or a botanist, you're not going to probably have a full appreciation as to what you're looking at. And for that reason, there are tons of placards scattered throughout the entire aquarium to help you understand exactly what you're seeing. Here's a pro tip for you to help you understand and plan your trip. No matter what time of the day or year you come here, if you're in the upland tropical rainforest, you can expect 2 things. It's going to be hot and humid, so just dress accordingly. I've been to the Baltimore Aquarium at least a dozen times in my life, and one of the things I really enjoy about coming here is the wealth of knowledge that people, volunteers, are able to provide. And these are some volunteers you're looking at right here, and these are retired folks. They do it for free, and they come here and they tell you all about what it is that's happening at the aquarium. You can take a deep dive, you can ask them questions about what you're seeing, and they help you understand and appreciate the aquarium so much more. And oftentimes subject matter experts, and it's just a wonderful tool to be able to have them available. And that's something that's always been here at the National Aquarium, and that's, I think, something that makes it stand out more than, say, other aquariums across the country. If you want to bring your appetite, that's entirely fine, because there are places for you to eat within the aquarium. They have a nice cafeteria, well situated. However, it's a bit costly and expensive. Now, Something that I really enjoy is the relaxation spaces. This right here is one of the entry spaces, and as you can see in a minute, it has a phenomenal view of downtown in a harbor. It has the buildings there and the water in the background with the ships. It is an absolute fantastic view, and this is not the only view of the harbor. As you can see in this next shot that's overlapping right now, it's another view of the harbor, another eating area within the aquarium. It is absolutely breathtaking. So if you're going to come here with an appetite, just be prepared that you're going to have a breathtaking view to enjoy that meal with. Exhibits in the National Aquarium are constantly changing, so if you come in mind with a certain exhibit, check the website before you go, because looking at this right here, this was the Stingray touch and feel area and it's closed. So definitely check the website before coming to make sure that your favorite exhibit is open. If you have money in your pocket and you feel you have to spend it, there is a 4D theater. I'd recommend you do that. The tickets are about $4, but there's also a well-stocked gift shop. And if you have kids, they're gonna feel like they're going to want to spend the money. So I would avoid that gift shop because the stuff there isn't necessarily bargain basement prices. When you enter the aquarium, you go up several floors, 5 floors up. Now, when you come down, you don't take the escalator or stairs. What you do is you walk along what we're doing right now, which is the Atlantic Coral Reef. It's a slight slope and it goes around the interior of a giant, massive aquarium on the outside. And you get a chance to look at huge predators. Like this is where they have 5 different species of shark. It's a great walk. Now, to answer that $1 million question, is coming here the right bet for you and your family? I think it absolutely is. It is a little bit pricey. $50 is not, cheap. For a family of 4, you're looking at $200. You can get a membership and get it for $300. You can come here all year. That's probably going to be your best bet. But overall, definitely worth for individuals and families. First-time visitors are going to have a great time. It's a sure bet.